Hello, everybody. It is the saddest sad boy here, and I am doing a new series on this channel. It is going to be a Skyrim playthrough. So let's go ahead and hit new game, and I'll explain a little bit more about what we're doing today. All right, yo. So what we're doing for this is We're doing a modded Skyrim playthrough. Jesus, I'm all sorts of tongue tied today. But as you can see, we're starting a new game, and it is very much modded. But what can I say? I do love me some mods. All right, so the main mod we're going to be focusing on is one of my favorites, probably my most favorite mod ever, and that is Legacy of the Dragonborn. I do have a few other mods in order to kind of complement it, especially graphics mods, and a few other really fun mods such as spells and all that other fun stuff. So first things first, we've got to decide on what our character is going to be. And personally, I'm going to go with a wood elf. I love wood elves. I'm always a Bosmer. I absolutely love Bosmers. I love them so much. This is probably my favorite preset, to be honest. It's easy to kind of mess around with, so we'll just go with this. I do have a mod that adds antlers to them, so I'm adding antlers for obvious reasons, because technically Bosmers are supposed to have antlers. They did in Arena, and I think they did in Daggerfall and Morrowind as well. Actually, I know for a fact they did in Morrowind, but I'm not sure about Daggerfall. I'm pretty sure they did, but I can't remember. And I'm pretty sure ESO also had antlers. The only two that didn't were Oblivion and Skyrim. Alright, we're not going to mess with the face too much. Yeah, the main thing that I'm really worried about. Oh, I was about to say, wait, where's my regular stuff? Okay, there we go. Some of these eyes are really, really pretty. All right, you know what? I'm just going to speed through the rest of this, and I'll catch up with you guys as soon as he's created. All right, y'all. So we're finally finished with our character. As far as a name, let's see. We're gonna go with Aramis. I don't know why. It just was the first thing that came to mind. So we're just gonna go with Aramis, obviously named after one of the Three Musketeers. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into game. Don't know why, but it's looking a little brighter than I remember having it. Not even gonna lie. Oh, mods aren't. Okay, there we go. Matter of time. Wait, no, not general. Presets. That's what I need. Load user settings. Jeez, I cannot talk today. Oh yeah, the i4 menus. I know I just recently downloaded those. All right.
Approach, my child, and choose.
All right, guys, we're back again, and I did originally want to do it, one way, but apparently it's not going to work that way. So we're going to do it a different way.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I am the guild master for the Explorers Society.
An entire world of lost mysteries lies before you to explore, Guildmaster. Be cautious.
All right, now we're gonna go ahead and go to bed and start our new life.
Ah, good. You're finally awake, Guildmaster.
Where have I heard that before? We're not gonna worry about religion this time. What time is it?
Oh, must be going on 9 in the morning now. After the incident yesterday evening, we figured we'd just let you sleep in.
Incident?
My, you must have hit your head properly. The main chamber caved in yesterday.
That horse is having none of
Nobody was
this.
seriously hurt. But you and a couple others took some pretty nice knocks on the head, and it set us back a bit.
Well, we best get back to it. Half the day is gone.
Oh, worry not. We kept at it and managed to salvage the passage access, but lots of odd sounds and things moving about inside. Could be trouble, so we figured we'd wait for you to come around. You should certainly stop at the expedition supply tent and arm yourself. Before you go, no telling what could be down there. Oh, and we collected your tools after the accident. They're sitting on the table out here. Grab them, gear up, and have a look in the ruins. Argonel is waiting for you inside.
Alright, great. Okay, so I'm in a miner's outfit. Let's go get to the chest. We're going to be wearing some light armor. But we are going to grab the heavy armor anyway, because that is a display, apparently. Oh, Staff of Shalador. I remember that one now. Nice sturdy pack for hauling gear. Oh wait, this pack is special. I seem to remember always finding unexpected things in it each day. Sometimes useful, sometimes junk. I end up leaving behind. I am going to need to grab a pickaxe. Schneider's Sextant. This sextant can help me locate relics in ruins and excavations. Now, if only I can remember how to use it. Schneider's Sextant can be found and can be used from your inventory to locate the nearest relic of interest. That is going to be very helpful.
You're dead. That takes care of that.
Mud crab. Alvaro's tools. Fine excavation tools meant for uncovering fine details. If I remember correctly, these can be used to find artifact keystones from normal fragments, but sometimes it just destroys the fragment. I don't think I'm quite proficient enough with it to use them just yet. Alvaro's tools can be used from your inventory to prospect fragments to try and find more keystones, and exchanges 2 fragments for a keystone if successful, or costs 1 fragment if it fails. Rate of success is based on your archaeology skill level. Okay, you can stop the boss, the fighting music. Thank you. And then the Dwemer compass. Now that looks complicated. Some Dwemer device of some kind. Oh right, it's a compass. I think I can mark travel points and then easily travel back to them using it. If I can figure out how to set the headings, that is. All right, we're gonna grab some arrows. Lockpicks. Gonna grab a bunch of potions. Hunting bow, iron sword, iron warhammer. Basically, I'm gonna grab everything I can just to make my life a lot easier. Getting stuck on trees here. Oh, actually, I do need the chitin and the crab legs. The Ekaviri outpost. Oh. It would help if I actually had it, like, favorited and have it equipped. Jeez, can I not English today? Oh. There we go. We're probably going to go the stealth archer route. And,
Wonderful. You're back. We've just managed to clear the rubble of yesterday's cave-in and managed to break the seal on the opposite door as well. Sounds like there's something moving around down there. so I thought it best that we wait for your return. I'm right behind you, Guildmaster.
Alright, so as I was saying, we're probably going to go the stealth archer route, but I do want to play around with magic, because I do have a lot of magic mods installed. So I definitely want to start off as a stealth archer, but then eventually get into a stealth arcane archer. I think that would be pretty fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep exploring some. All right. Why are the skeletons so loud? There's the other one. Nordic sword. If you couldn't tell, there is going to be a huge armory within, this area. So I'm trying to collect as much as I can. Just to make my life a lot easier on later down the road. Ooh, is this empty? Ancient Akaviri boots. That's gonna be nothing to us. Ancient Akaviri armor. That means nothing. Come on.
Oh, confound it. Looks like this door is sealed as well. It doesn't have a lock and the doors aren't fused like the others. Oh, looks like there must be some mechanism nearby that opens it. Have a look around and I'll watch the door.
Alright, luckily I know exactly where this thing is. Ooh, but I see something shiny over here. And I see a few more shinies over here. I will take the arrows, though. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Perfect start. Already getting trapped behind everything. Ooh, a novice chest. Probably not going to be that much good stuff here. A potion. I really hate that I don't know what's going on with my potions, but that'll be future me's problem. Alright. Let's get down here. Oh, here's the relic. Fudge! How did I miss? How did I miss? Did it literally just go like right between his rib cage and his pelvic bone? If so, that is very messed up. Alright, so it's official. This is our first artifact? Technically, no. That is false. No, it is not. Come on, my dude.
My death comes for you now.
Thank you for stealing my kill, my dude. Huh?
And look, the passage opened back up. Well, after all of that, I'm headed back to camp for a bottle of mead and a lie down. See you back at the guild house, Guildmaster.
Some fun crystals and gems. But But as I was saying, that's not our first relic. Technically, our first collected relic was Diano's bottomless pack. This is technically our first relic collected. My dude, you don't have to be sneaking all the way there. What is wrong with you? But yeah, I'm super excited about this series. Skyrim is one of my biggest passions. Like, between Skyrim and The Sims, I know, my first few videos, my first 5 were already... No, more than 5. My first handful of videos have been Sims content, but I kind of wanted to shake it up to avoid, burning myself out.
Need something?
Oh, would you look at that? I haven't
Oh,
seen
I
anything
forgot
quite
to
like that before.
say that.
I'm sure it will fetch quite a nice price from a buyer. Oh, but come to think of it, Aryan might have interest in it.
Aryan? Who's Aryan?
Oh, the vines. You really need to see a healer about that head of yours. Aryan is the creator of the museum in Solitude. The same building that the guild is attached to. Well, at any rate, he said he had a proposal to pose to you, so you might see if he's interested in the relic as well.
Okay, I'll check it out after we finish here.
You go on ahead and we'll finish up the excavation here and pack up in a few days. Then we'll be heading over to Orsinium like we had planned. So, good luck to you, Guildmaster. I trust we'll likely not see one another for some time, but I'll send word if you find anything interesting there. And if you'd like a ride over to Whiterun Stables where you can catch a carriage back to Solitude, Farlan is heading that way and could take you.
Started an interesting prospect. Meet Aryan Morales at the museum. Actually... Dang, that's not going to help any.
Heading out soon, Guildmaster. Oh yes, I'm heading over to Whiterun to get more supplies for the journey to Orsinium. If you'd like to tag along, you're welcome to. You could certainly catch a carriage there to take you to Solitude.
Sounds good to me.
Very well. Let's get underway then.
Whiterun Stables discovered. I haven't even got... No way I'll be able to get over there in time. I think they already killed it.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city, capital of Skyrim. I'm sure you already knew that.
Alright, and now we're in Solitude. Whoa. Let's just go ahead and discover this area right here real quick. Right, and let's head up here. Oh, wow, it's super cloudy tonight. I forgot how pretty it is in here, though. It is gorgeous.
They can't hurt Uncle Frogbeard. Tell them he didn't do
Out with it.
Oh, shoot.
Where you need to go. Go home and
Oh, well, hello there, pigeons.
Traitor!
We're just gonna avoid that.
day, isn't it?
The birds just make everything so much more lively. Like, that detail alone makes this a lot more lively.
What can I do for you?
Hello there.
The Empress' cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon. The reception will be public. Anyone in Solitude.
Yeah, I'm sure Vittoria Vici is getting married. Would love to be able to attend it.
I've been looking for you.
Where the hell did you come from?
Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
The yellowing on this letter indicates that it's several months old, at least. The address line is also heavily smudged. It was likely delivered to you by mistake. Okay, well, read that letter in a bit.
Ah, good day to you, Guildmaster. I trust you are faring well. How goes the excavation?
Just a little accident that set us back.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that. I trust nobody was seriously hurt.
Just a few bumps and bruises.
That's good to hear. Did Carl inform you I wanted to speak with you?
Yeah, he said that you had a proposal or something.
Well, it's a bit of a proposal and a request. We've been cordial neighbors for some time now, the explorers and the museum, that is. And I began to think that it is rather silly that we aren't working more closely with one another. Then Carl told me of the availability of the chief librarian position in your guild, and I thought that I might offer my expertise in that role. In exchange, I was hoping that you and your explorers might be willing to undertake some exploration and excavation of a variety of artifacts. Funded by the museum, of course. I have just completed the majority of the renovations to the building and would be ready to open officially if I could find some reliable treasure hunters or mercenaries. I think that you and your people would be eminently qualified. So I was thinking that I become chief librarian for the Explorer Society and you become the relic hunter for the museum.
So you buy any and all artifacts we find?
Well, I was thinking more that I would simply safeguard and showcase the things you found, offer you funding and occasional finder's fees, and that way you can access any of the collection you provide at your discretion.
Sounds like a good arrangement.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then.
This building was once called Magnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tanrianic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed. And is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself.
This place
Off
is
to the right
gorgeous.
is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the Hall of Wonders and armories in the basement, and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. We'll let you know the schedule of where I'm working should you need to find me. and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed.
Oh, almost forgot. There is a safe house upstairs with all the amenities you could ever want. I don't utilize it much, so you can feel free to. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started. First is an artifact I heard is for sale by a general merchant in Helgen named Borgoff. He said he would hold the item for me for a while. So it may be best to retrieve it first. The others, well, the notes will tell you all you need to know about them.
Oh, why thank you. Alright, so first we're going to read the letter from Terasa. Dearest Arian, I do hope this letter finds you well. It's been far too long since we last spoke. I must it always take one of your guest lectures at Gwilyn for us to see each other? Regardless, I have exciting news to share. You recall that I told you I was looking into a way to rebuild my museum, safely, impenetrably, with no risk whatsoever that any Argonians can get in? Ever? Well, I've finally done it, and I'd love for you to come and see it. With this letter, you should have received 2 weir stones, though I'm sure you recognize them immediately. After all, it was your thesis on methods of tethered etheric displacement that helped me to identify the original. The first is for you, and I was hoping that you could give dear Marcus the second if you see him. He's hardly ever at his home, and I know he's been spending a lot of time in Skyrim as of late, so it seemed more prudent to send it to you. Using the stones will bring you directly to my Museum of Artifacts. I hope to see you soon. We can have tea and I'll show you around the museum. Your friend, Torasa Aram. Alright, museum mishap.
Yes?
Oh, I forgot about this. What can you tell me about this piece we found?
Oh, that is quite a lovely piece, isn't it? I believe it's called Drakensang. Legend tells that the weapon was forged from a talon of the tiger dragon of Karpo Toon, the leader of the cat folk of Arkavir, Toshraka, who allegedly metamorphosized himself into a dragon. Not entirely sure if there is any truth to it or if it's just mythology, but the weapon is a beautiful piece nonetheless. You could display it on the dagger racks in the main hall if you'd like, and here's a finder's fee to help you fund your next expedition.
Sweet.
Ah, good day, my friend.
Quit walking off. A courier gave me this letter, but I think it's yours.
Oh, really? Let's see. Oh, it's from Torasa. I assume you had to read this to know it was for me.
Yep.
Terasa is a wonderful person, really. Her dislike of Argonians stems from some trauma she suffered during the sacking of Mournhold. Huh. She mentioned coming to visit. Would you like to come along, my friend? I think it does her good to meet new people she can trust.
Sure, I'll go.
Wonderful. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself? I'll take this second wearstone and meet you there. I'd like to bring a bottle of Cyrodiilic brandy I've been saving for an occasion such as this.
All right. Looks like we're using this to go and see a new friend. That is one weird texture. Oh well. All right. This place is already gorgeous. The heck was that? Okay, I already know what that book is, and we're not reading that version. There's another one in the office. Besides, it is a extremely long book. Just like these ones. If you want me to read them, I'll read them in my next video of Skyrim. Just let me know. And I'll actually sit and read every single one of these, but for simplicity's sake, I'm not reading them. Oh, poor girl. Actually, how long is her journal? Okay. I'm sorry, we're not going to read all of that. Like I said, if you guys want me to start actually sitting down and, reading all of this, just let me know. I'll gladly start, sitting through and actually reading all these books as we come across them. Because there is a library, as Arian had mentioned. And I mean, we'll have plenty of books to collect. So if you want me to start reading books as I collect them, please just let me know. I'll go ahead and start doing it. And if you want me to, I can read those books in my following video or, whenever. Because those books are extremely long. Like, they are very long books. Like, I've tried reading, let's see, the Provincial Artifacts, and it is a very, very long book. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's really great. It's really great. Don't make me think that, don't think that I'm insulting it or anything. This dude put so much effort into this into this mod. It is amazing. I'm actually flabbergasted. And the fact that he was able to make so many different stories about, different artifacts and such, it is so great. But like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to read all this in one video. I don't want to bore you guys. Because like, see this, and it's still going. It's still going. But this museum alone is absolutely gorgeous. Like, even the displays are beautiful. Like, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to show you guys the first floor of this one. Because I'm sure you guys will see this often enough throughout the series. Again, I am really excited about this series. Because it's gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. And I'm so excited to share this entire series with you. And my collection of mods.
Ah, my friend. I was just on my way to join you.
Don't lie.
What's wrong?
Well, Mr. Wall. Arian, I'm sorry, but Terasa is dead.
What? This is... What happened?
It looks like she dropped her weir stone outside and got trapped.
This is horrible. My friend, may I ask something of you? This museum was everything to Terasa. It was her life's work, and shouldn't be abandoned. But I'm not sure I can go in there. Since it sounds like this museum largely curates itself, Would you be willing to take charge of it?
Of course.
Thank you, my friend. It means a great deal. I'll have a place set up in the Hall of Oddities where you'll be able to open a sustained portal to Tauros's museum. That way you can easily display any relevant artifacts there. I've lost a lot of friends and colleagues over the years, but it never gets any easier.
Oh, I'm sorry, Aryan. Alright, so I'm gonna do something real quick. There we go, perfect. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go through and... Oh, I forgot I don't have Dino's pack on. Because that's really gonna help with our carry weight. Well, my game had crashed, so that was fun having to reboot the entire thing. But we're just gonna go ahead and start placing a couple things real quick. Oh crap! I forgot to grab that before I mean, whenever I restarted. My bad. Okay. There were a few things that I have. Okay, that needs to go into the Hall of Heroes. Yeah, most of these are going into the armory. Yeah, let's go ahead and go through and grab the spoon real quick. Isis Stalrum's spoon of assassination. So we're just running through this yet again because I forgot. But it's fine. Well, it's a quick and easy fix. As my character is just dying from lack of stamina. Alright, yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, that's right, I still didn't even put my backpack on, but it's fine. We'll get that all figured out soon. Aww.
She has made the ring for all the members, but this one, she makes special for you.
Aww, Latoria.
If you would like one of the others at any time, you just tell Latoria and she will give you. Farewell.
You're so sweet, Latoria. Tools of the trade. Trophy case. Varro's tools. Okay, just to make sure, did they actually... Yep. Alvaro's tools, Duno's bottomless pack. Schneider's sextant, there we go. Okay. Wanderlust. This ring is so cute and pretty. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the guild charter is already up there. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to keep the map with me because I don't know if that's going to have any effect on whether or not it'll show the locations of everything or not. Because I think I've had that issue before where I accidentally put the map away and it didn't show the locations. But I could be mistaken. It could have been another issue that I'm unaware of. Oh, right. Upstairs. Interesting prospects. I forgot about the achievement system. All right. Now I can put that there. Put you into there. Master of Secrets. Oh, one other thing that I really want to get started on is upstairs. Oof. I would love to be able to start, putting everything away right now, but it usually takes a minute or two before it'll actually kick in. I can't wait until this entire museum is filled. It's going to look so good. Oh, wrong button. Arian Morales of the Chamber of Secrets. I absolutely love that quest, by the way. I love that quest name. Right, so let's go see Arian and get this quest started, because I know it's going to take a couple days. I can't remember if it was just 1 day or 2 days. But I know it's around that time period. But yeah, this is... this is going to be fun. I'm actually going to love this. And no, that's not me being sarcastic. This display alone looks so pretty. It looks so cool. But I can't wait until this entire thing's filled, so that way we can kind of look back on it. And kind of just browse through all the accomplishments that we've made. All that other fun stuff. And then another thing I want to try is to see if the mud crab's display is gonna work for me or not, or if I'm still missing stuff. Oh, sweet! I just needed 3 of the mud crab chitin. Okay. Oh, place set. I know I got 3 of them. And oh wait, no, I think I got more than that. Yeah, 4. I love this aesthetic mod that I have for the gemstones that kind of remakes them. They look so cool. Well, I mean, that's vanilla, I think. Yeah, 30 karat amethyst. And yes, I love my magic brooms. I love my magic brooms so much. I think they're like a really nice touch that added a little bit of life throughout the museum. So glad I downloaded that. Now, one of the things I wanted to do is kind of collect some of the stuff that are scattered throughout Solitude. Because there's actually a lot of different things around Solitude that need collecting. But I'm going to wait until... What time is it? 5:32 a.m. Let's wait 5 hours real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get going and get through and grab all the cool stuff that's hiding here. All right, so we're back, and let's go ahead and I want to start over here because I'm pretty sure there's something here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I don't think my sneak skill is going to be high enough to get that item. I highly doubt it. Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all the stuff that I was wanting to get, because I know a lot of it's going to cost gold, of which I do not have. Oof. I do want to at least check to see if... I know there are a few things that are around that I could get. Like, I do know that for a fact. But unfortunately, everything else is going to cost gold. And gold is something that we are severely lacking right now. I mean, I know of a certain artifact that could help us acquire a lot more gold. Oh, I do know for a fact that this is something I can discover. Solitude Khajiit Caravan. But unfortunately, I won't be able to do much with that just yet. But anyway, back to the artifact I mentioned earlier. There is an artifact with this mod that will actually generate golds. I can do that in the next episode. I have no problems with doing that. Oof, the LOD is pretty bad. Not even gonna lie. Oh, Blaze. I always adopt Blaze. I don't know what it is. I always adopt Blaze. I just feel like he just deserves to be adopted. He was definitely given the short end of the stick, which is which is very unfortunate. But you know, what can you do, really? There's Vittoria Vici. Hopping over these bear traps. Yeah, nobody cares Salty Throat. And then we're going to go up the steps. By the way, if any of y'all want to know what mods I'm using, just please feel free to let me know. Because I will gladly let you guys know what mods are being used for what, as long as I remember which ones they are. If I don't remember, I will just let you guys know that I just genuinely do not remember. Ooh, that thing is so close. Let's go explore that real quick. There we go. Oof. I forgot. I do need to set a waypoint at the museum. Just to make it easier of traveling back and forth. Yeah, I'm not doing that, my dude. I'm sorry. I've got more important things to do, like starting to collect things for my museum. But you know what else we're going to do? We're going to steal from the freaking farm because they do Blaze so dirty. They do not deserve their nice things, so we're going to take it and put it in our museum. Because, they don't deserve it. We do. Sorry to say, but, try not treating your kids like trash. That would be lovely. Let's see if I get the right building on the first try. Don't think I am, but let's try. All right. I don't think this is the right one. Jeez, it's so dark in here. I am so sorry if y'all are having difficulty seeing this. Oof. Tempted to steal that book, but I'd rather not. Yeah, I think it was the other building. All right. No, me trouble? Never. Ooh. Crystal ball. Ooh. Blue emerald skull. And then that gem. Sorry, we just robbed the poor to give to the rich. Although I would not consider myself rich. Nor the museum. The museum is not rich either. So it's fine. It's fine. Stealing from the poor to give to the needy. The needy is obviously me and Aryan because we need more displays. But let's go ahead and waltz our happy butts back up there. What am I doing? I can just fast travel. All right. Let's go ahead and go back up here. Dump all of our treasures in here. We're going to set our waypoint here. Assuming I've actually am thinking that this is correct. Perfect. Oh, I almost forgot about the curator's guide. All right. And now we're just going to go ahead and use our little display drop off here. Oh, shoot. Wanderlust. All right. Might as well. Although, yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be completed pretty quickly. But, oh. Arya's notes on Symmachus. Symmachus? Whichever. All right. Okay, so this is just, 2 pages. We'll go ahead and read this while we're waiting on the other thing for that to be sorted. Symmachus was the husband of Queen Berenziah of Mournhold, and the most trusted confidant of Tiber Septim. One of his key relics was a glass dagger, which he passed down to his son Helseth, who awarded it to the Nerevarine, who in turn provided the blade to the museum in Mournhold. A number of years ago, I saw the blade at the Mournhold Museum on one of my numerous visits, and when news of the eruption of Red Mountain came, I tried to contact Terrassa to help safeguard the relics. But it seemed that when Mournhold fell, the museum lost much of what it held to looters, bargainers, and a few safekeepers. But by the time my message arrived to her, the events already were seen through and the museum was empty. She did relay to me information on a number of relics, which I have since been able to trace to possible locations, one of which was the dagger of Symmachus. It seems that the blade was sold through a number of markets and dealers until it was bought by a ritualist bound for Solstheim. Based on what I have managed to find out, the individual would most likely have taken it to a very high point, perhaps near the Frike Peak. I should like to explore that area at some point and see if my theories ring true or not. Oh, oops. I meant to take that. Okay, hopefully this is empty. Perfect. That means everything's all nice and tidy. But yeah, and I think I'm going to end this video here for y'all. I'm sorry if it's a short video. I know it's just, introductions and everything. But yeah, I'm excited to see where this series goes. This is only the beginning. I am still doing my Sim series, so don't you guys worry about that. But, I wanted to branch out a little bit, do something else that I'm also passionate about, and try and keep myself from getting burnt out on The Sims. Because if I get burnt out on The Sims, then I'm just going to stop doing it, and I'm not going to put as much passion into it as it definitely deserves. But yeah, I'm super excited to see how this goes. I can't wait for your next episode. All right, have a good one. Bye, guys.